Hey guys, welcome once again on my tutorial. Here we'll be looking at the Linux on batch command using the Windows built-in subsystem for Linux. So without much ado, let's get started. Alright, from there we're going to navigate to the menu, right click and required type control panel. For control panel we're going now to set our programs, click our programs. From programs you get to know how to load the turn Windows on and off. Alright, navigate down. I'm gonna try it fast in this tutorial because it's not actually for beginners, it's a master class. Okay, right, I will click the subsystem or Windows on and off. Alright, now it says Windows complete the requested changes, so Windows need to reboot. So now we need to go and reboot our PC to finish installing the requested changes. So here now I'm going to click on restart. I'm going to restart my PC. That's quite going to take some minutes, but I'm going to follow this video so you do that as well. So I'm going to restart the PC, restart my PC. Alright, okay, now from there we go now to our menu. After restarting our PC, we just go on recently added, we type the cdm, that's the command, we type batch. So batch now to see if actually it have been accessed from the built-in subsystem Linux. Okay, it says that the subsystem for Linux I have been distributed. Now copy it. Okay, we paste it here. From here now we get to show our regard about how deploying everything about it. Okay, as you can see, why Ubuntu, because Ubuntu is the default for the Unix operating system. Now we see about cross-platform for development, CI/CD, security management for infrastructure and enterprise. So we get about getting started with Ubuntu for Windows subsystem for Linux. Right, so as we see how it's here, we see how so working with it with the Visual Studio Code and much more. So check on that from this link. Okay, we shall know more about, so you shall know how it versus 1 and 2 everything concerning Linux. Okay, now we'll go about having given an access because Ubuntu on this. So now we need to download this from our Microsoft Store. So when I click there, it's going to now integrate to our Microsoft Store, which we can download it from there. So now we are on the Microsoft Store. So from here now we need to get it from Store app. So we get to see all the Ubuntu, get about the requirements. You can go ahead and read about more to know more about it if you want. Here just giving the directive on how you get it installed on your PC though. So from here you got to know about more about the commands and everything and how it works, so I'm going to click here to get it open on my Microsoft Store so I can download now it. So okay, it's stored already and it's open because I downloaded this already since, because this tutorial is quite sure how it works. Okay, so from there now when I click there, I find it on my recommended that's newly added on my PC. I'm going to click there. It open now like this, Ubuntu on the Windows, but I quite find some issues here because something went wrong. All these things are quite working on version. I recommend if you want to download this, you go ahead, look in the type of version of you using. The PC using is Windows 11, Windows 10, Windows 7, because it actually derives from the type of operating system you should download. So now here I go and open that. I'm gonna try again. It keeps showing me the same error. Okay, I go show installing, take some few minutes. When I click, see it goes. So it's kind of pretty disturbing headache that's given. So I'm thinking how to solve this issue. Okay, I click it again. It says show me the same thing. Something went wrong. That's pretty something I couldn't find out. But you have to know that it deals with many. It has a kernel, an update system. You need to have, and also a machine virtualization. So we get knowing all the different and all the importance and how it works and the type of accesses given, but something keep going wrong, which is kind of tricky. So you read there, press the restart or press any button to continue, but nothing seems to change. Okay, now I'm gonna leave this here. Okay, I go, but it take me back to my command. When I click, it goes. When I just click here, okay, I click, it goes. So it's kind of confusing. What can I do? So when you try to see how we can figure this out. So once I click here again, I go to my installer. I saw installing this may take some quite a few minutes, and you see I click, it goes. So I was kind of asking myself, what can I really do to solve this issue? What can I do? Pretty simple. You just go back there and you go back, you read what's saying, and you say update the kernel. For the information, please visit the hypertext transfer protocol. So we're gonna copy that. Okay, you copy that link now. Okay, let's copy it. Control C, you copy it, you go in your web browser. I'm gonna go and close that now. I go on my web browser, I click, okay, I go open my web browser, I paste that there. Just paste that on your browser, the link you copied on the command, paste here. Okay, I'm gonna paste that, press enter. Alright, pretty good. Okay, now you see that variety of steps, okay, but now the default is step 4, which was given by the Linux kernel for update packages. So we're gonna scroll down, you see you have many others. Step 5, you see many others. So we're not gonna take that now because our link here direct us on the step 4, which will be downloading for kernel update. So that's pretty good though. I'm gonna scroll down, you can merge, you can come here later and try to see one or two things you can understand from this sites. Okay, we're gonna go take our step 4, which by default it was given to us for the Linux kernel update packages. I'm gonna click that there now. Okay, it's installing. Okay, we're gonna wait for a while it installed. Okay, alright, pretty good, it's installed. So now we can open it from our browser, but I'm gonna do that now. We're gonna close that and we can get it now by opening our folder or our, okay, once open that, we'll go to the download files. From the file we'll get it now from recent downloaded, and we'll click there, right? Okay, from there once installed, finish. That's pretty good. Okay, now we'll be permitted now. You see it, click our command and open. It shows there. Sorry, I'm so fast on these tutorials, it's not really for beginners. So from there you see it's kind of resolved, but we still have some trigger something. How could we resolve it? You see we asked to a virtual machine that we have to be accessed, but now we need to go back on our control panel, type control panel. Okay, now we navigate, we go back to the program as we did for the Linux subsystem. Okay, now we have done Windows features on and off. Right, we navigate down. Okay, that's quite simple. Navigate down and you see the virtual machine platform. Okay, we can now permit that and click there. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we press OK so that it has been accessed. Okay, press OK. Now searching for the required files. Now I'm gonna run for a while. I'm gonna forward this video. Okay, now applying the changes. So this kind of access asks us to restart our PC. So now we're gonna press restart here. Let's just forward that since we're gonna have much time. Okay, so you see Windows you can just press restart. So now after mission having restarted open now, okay, we get everything done for us. So we have to install this. May take some few minutes. While you're waiting, you can understand some various commands. You know, it's pretty simple. We're just gonna have play around with it. Okay, so now I'm gonna make some difference here. You know, on the command I'm gonna put my name here with uppercase, which is not permitted for the bash command. So we're gonna give me an error. Okay, that's it, give me an error. I'm gonna try that again. It's gonna be an error. And then if I put in lowercase, it's gonna give me an access. So I have to put my password. I'm gonna do that here. Okay, now give my password. Now I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna close it. Okay, now you can just go ahead and play around with it. It's pretty simple. We're gonna meet to know how we can work on the list, the pwd, which print working directory. You can go ahead and play around with the commands. Okay, when I will meet next time. From my next tutorials, we'll see how the first 50 Linux command and how it works. Thank you.